Hi everyone, this is Megan and I am here to show you how to use our library's resources for your report. So first of all, go to Cincinnati State's library website, and I'm just starting here, so it says library at the top. And what I'm going to go do is go down to research databases. So many of you are researching within your major or your field. So there are specific web databases for each major or field that you can look at. So I'm going to pretend that I'm studying business for this one. So what you can do here is you can begin by going to any of these databases or go down to any of these databases. Now, these databases give you access to professional and scholarly journal articles. They are all credible, and they also provide you with citations that you can use in your essay. So they're very easy. You're going to find more in-depth and better information through the Cincinnati State databases than you will on Google. So that's why we are using these databases. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to Business Technologies. And there's a whole list of databases here that I can use. So the first one I'm going to go to is Business Source Complete. So this is just general business. And then you have to log in from home. So what you do is type in your last name and then your college ID. And if you don't know your college ID, you can go here to this looking up your college ID video, or go back to your MyC State login page and click on look up username, reset your Cincinnati State password, and you can get access to your 7-digit college ID. So last name, 7-digit college ID, type that in, and then this is very slow. Okay. All right, so I'm using Business Source Complete, and then I can also go to other databases here if I want to. So I'm going to click on this to show you what we have. So lots of different topics. And it's up to you, whatever it is you want to choose. And you can search more than one database at a time. So let's say I'm doing the business one. Maybe I also want to do health. It's up to you, whatever you want to choose. So you can click on more than one of these and then hit OK. All right, so then what I want to do is I want to put in my search terms. So maybe I want to do entrepreneurship and small business, and maybe I want to research loans. I'm just, coming up with something. I don't really know much about this topic, but I just am putting in something to search. So then what I like to do down here is also search within the full text of the articles. So I'm not going to click that actually. I'm just going to make sure full text is clicked. So that means that I'll be able to read the entire article. So then I hit search. And then I'm going to see I have a lot of articles to choose from. So there are 260 articles here. So what I'm going to do is limit them just a little bit. So I go over here to the left side, I go down, limit to full text, and you can also see the publication date here. So we see that we have articles that were published as far back as 1973. And that might not be useful to my research, so I'm just going to move this up to say, I don't know, let's say 2010, in the last 10 years. Okay, so then I also see down here there are lots of different types of sources. So journal articles, academic journal articles, those are all published by scholars and researchers in their field. So they tend to be more in-depth. We also have magazines, which are fine, trade publications, which are published by specific fields. So let's say if you're in construction, there are certain trade publications that are all about the construction industry, and those are all fine. So generally, everything you find here will be credible. It's just about finding the most relevant sources. All right, so I'm going to go back up here, and you see your list of articles. If I scroll down, there's probably several pages worth of articles, but what I'm going to do is just show you what a source looks like. So I click on the title, And then generally I see the abstract, and that tells you what the article is about. So you can read the abstract and decide whether it's something that you want to read or not. So let's say I decide I really like it, I want to use it. I can go over here to PDF full text. And then what's really great about this is you can download it to your computer. So you have it. You can print it out. So that's really good. So if you don't download it, then it might be hard for you to find it again. So I encourage you, if you find some sources that you like, to download those sources. And this is also linked to Google Drive. So if you have a Google Drive that you're using, you can also click on this link and those articles will be saved directly to your Google Drive. So that's one thing I really like, is having access to the PDF. And another thing I really, really love is down here, there's this link. It's like a little yellow page. If you click on it and click Cite and then scroll down, it will give you the MLA citation. So this can go on your Works Cited page. So all you have to do is highlight it, copy it, and then I'm going to just go to a Word document. I have a bunch of stuff up here, just probably like you do as well. And I'm going to open up a Word document, and then I'm going to paste it right onto that document. So then I have my Works Cited page started. So I can type in Works Cited, and then I will have to fix this formatting. So I'm going to go back to Home, and I'm going to get rid of this highlighting, no color, and I'm going to double space it. And then change it to Times New Roman 12, and it looks like it's still highlighted. If you can't get rid of that, that's no big deal, but I'm going to try to get rid of it. And I'll just add white, maybe that'll change it. It doesn't, but so it's no big deal. So then I have to fix my indentation. So I'm going to go to the end of the first line, hit Enter, Tab, end of the second line, Enter, Tab. So that's what my citation should look like. So again, what I really love about using these databases is you can just copy and paste your citations onto your Works Cited page. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back to my results list. So let's say you're not finding what you want, or maybe there's too many different articles, and maybe you decide you're interested in micro financing. I think that's a word. So then you see here microfinance or micro lending or microcredit. So that would narrow it a little bit more, and then maybe you're interested in like just women-owned businesses. So I'm going to add that as well, so it'll narrow my search a little bit. And so this might be really interesting. So maybe I find this interesting to me, so I can read articles about women entrepreneurs in developing countries. So this is just a short overview of the resources you have available through Cincinnati State's library. And as you write your analytical report, I would encourage you to probably get all of your sources from these databases. It's a way that you'll have good sources, you'll get the citations, it's easy to use, and it should help you write a great paper. All right, so thank you all for your hard work this semester, and please let me know if you have any questions.